You are now tuned into Blueprint Radio.
So this week in news and entertainment, can't run from it. Diddy again has popped up. Multiple reports. TMZ has reported another victim has filed another lawsuit claiming physical abuse, being drugged, and even impregnated. This is the 12th misconduct lawsuit for Mr. Combs.
Yikes.
If it's as bad as it looks, I can see this lineup getting 3 times longer, a la Bill Cosby, by the time it gets to trial. Listen, there is no way out here. This has nothing to do with the Benjamins.
Pun intended.
They're going to take all your pride. They're going to hold you down.
Damn.
Listen, I don't know what else to say. We already said it's over. It's up, 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 up.
The jig is up, son.
I don't even know if we have any more adjectives, if we have any more thoughts. It's kind of all the same thing coming out. What we are seeing is other people's names being involved, and they're now being added to the story. You know, Meek Mill is the one that I think really kind of went off this week.
That made me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, so he's in super defense mode. First things first is he was offering up $100,000 to anybody that can prove that he is a part of these Diddy allegations, which is, you're hypersensitive right now if you're willing to do that.
He needs to chill out. Less is more in this case. Don't talk about it.
Yeah. So we talked about that crazy audio that went about. Now, we're not going to play it here on Blueprint Radio.
Absolutely not.
At all, about, him and Diddy in close quarters. I get it, if that's not true or if that's not the case.
It feels like AI, though.
And again, so, you guys can go out and find it on your own. Now, please be careful of what you're listening to, where you're getting your sources, because this is the AI age right now.
Facts.
So, you don't be too quick to judge, but either way, it's nasty work. I think Meek kind of also did a lot of this to himself. The matching outfits don't help. The compromising videos and photos in Dizzy's presence don't help. You know what? 50 tells a story multiple times about him, I guess, in the industry early on, and Diddy messing with Diddy on the business tip, and Diddy asking to take him shopping. And he says multiple times that he was tripping, and because what grown man asked another grown man to take, a man shopping. Yeah. So unfortunately, when I see those pictures of them in the matching silk shirts, that's the first thing that comes to mind, my guy.
I don't
even know what to say. Like,
I personally don't get that.
It's tough to come back from that. How do you explain out of that?
There's
what I mean?
Coming back from that, it looks bad on Meek.
Yeah, for sure. Now, obviously, there's other names being popped up. You're seeing a lot of more of the photos of the white parties going nuts right now. At the end of the day,
we knew that he had all types of people going to it, just not rappers and black stars.
Yeah, no,
he had all races, all groups of people.
You're seeing a lot
of levels of people.
You're seeing a lot of Leonardo DiCaprio. You're seeing a lot of Ashton Kutcher. It's funny. I've seen photos of Diddy's been throwing these parties from Regis and Kathy Lee. I'm seeing again, and then there's and then there's those sus pictures, the up close ones with him and Kevin Spacey. If you know, you know. Yeah. And I'm still cheesed because House of Cards was such a good show. But at the end of the day, right? You're seeing pictures with him and Trump. You're seeing pictures with William and Harry and
Diddy knows everybody though.
So there's a lot at play here. A lot of powerful people involved.
He's an A-list star, so he's gonna attract A-list stars
from all walks of life.
Of course, politicians.
Well, speaking of politicians, Shine, recently spoke up for the first time, I think, almost ever in regards to how the whole scenario, the situation in the nightclub shooting affected his life. He said Diddy ultimately ruined his life, which is something that he hasn't said. Now he's come under fire too because there's been times since he's come out of jail where he's done photo ops with Diddy. Diddy's made donations to the country of Belize in regards to helping out, in relief efforts and so on and so forth. Now, what kind of side do you take? Or do you stand on business where I hate this guy forever, or am I gonna, take advantage of what you're offering?
Right?
Exactly, for my country.
I don't like the way that Diddy did Shine with different lawyers.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, bomb. So
hip hop bars.
For me, I think if you're Shine, I think you forever owe me. You know, because we knew in real time that Shine's taking the fall here.
The girl said,
and she come up recently saying like, I saw my guy shot. I saw him shoot me. I don't know why that didn't come up a long time ago. Isn't that like obstruction of justice?
But I bet he did the thing where he said, "I'll take care of you. Just take this charge.
Yeah,
you do
of course.
The time.
You already know how that is.
Come home,
Well,
you come home to money, baby.
That's been Diddy forever. Everything's been swept under the rug, and now it's swept under the rug for someone else to clean and then hold, against you in the future.
The thing with these Diddy allegations are other allegations are coming out about him setting up Tupac, him setting up Big.
Yeah.
So
It's getting deeper than rap right now.
It just continues to get deeper when you see how much he's been involved in hip hop and the crazy parts to hip hop.
Yeah.
As I said last show, Prodigy and Mobb Deep said that the hip hop cops were invented to follow Diddy around.
Yeah.
So,
that's
more to come on this wild
weekly,
journey, but
it's crazy.
I don't even want to see.
And we're not even at trial yet, dog.
I don't even want to see the trial.
Yeah.
Craziness, bro.
All right. Okay, so a little more local. Famed local hip hop artist. Top five. I recently beat his court case of murder. He was sitting down for 3 years,
which is a wild thing because when we were looking into the case further, it seems like they didn't have any concrete evidence, and they were trying to book him off his social media profile.
It doesn't even make sense.
His
to me.
music videos, his TikTok, his Instagram rants.
Like if what I'm hearing is correct, and you don't have any evidence, and I sat and I wasted time in my life, I'm going back for that bread,
of
right?
Course.
But so Top 5 is on his fresh out tour.
Yeah.
Recently did a live stream with academics and Aiden Ross, and with some of his peoples, and was popping, and it looks like he has a lot to say. He was talking a lot about Drake. Talking, some local Toronto old beefs that I guess are still out there. Now, keep in mind,
beef doesn't end, bro.
Yeah, Blueprint Radio. We're gonna stay out of the poly for the most part. That's not really our thing. But obviously, we do love the City T, and we wanna, it is entertaining to a certain degree, and it is from some levels hip hop.
This is not just City. This is international news.
Yeah, absolutely. So we do love hip hop.
Cover it. Big up Top 5.
Yeah. We do love hip hop. For those that really want to get deep into the T, shout out Friday Ricky, Dread, and
Trapper John.
And Trapper John. We love what you guys are doing over there, and everybody over there. So mad love.
Shout out.
But do you think, being out even after that first speech, or that first interview, is Top 5 doing a little too much right now, or is he doing what the streets do in regards to? Repping and
for me, he just came home.
Right? Okay.
So let it breeze a little bit. Like if it was me, I just did 3 years. I'm chilling with the fam.
Yeah.
I'm getting back accustomed. I'm in the cut.
Yeah.
I'm watching. I'm getting back on my grind to get my money up.
Yeah.
Not to say he's not doing that, because I saw he released a record recently.
Yeah.
Sounded all right.
Yeah. We'll run it next week.
But for me, you might have an issue with Kendrick. And I get it, you're supporting Drake. Don't call out the whole coast of LA.
Yeah, that's the tough part.
The whole West Coast, because it's not just LA when you call out LA.
Yeah.
It's also the whole state of California.
Yeah.
They're gonna ride for their guy. And we need them more than they need us.
100%, my guy.
The industry is really out there anyways, if you think about it.
Everyone has to go through
movies,
LA.
You want to do anything. Most of our rappers go out there. Like Pressa was out there, Drake's been out there, Tory was out there.
You have to be out there.
You got to be out
you
in
have
LA.
to be out there.
So
it's a losing battle for us in this
top
6.
5. I can't tell you what to do, but personally, I just want to say, in rap we need more unity.
That's all.
We don't
City
need
love.
that. We don't need no fly zones.
Yeah.
If you got an issue and you want to press somebody when they come here, but don't make it a coastal war. Don't make it a us versus them thing.
Yeah.
We need them. And LA is one of the dopest places to go. If
For
you've
real,
ever
for
been.
real.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for real,
So
for real.
like,
No, my sentiment
and we're
is
not
exactly,
even we're not deep. We're not strong like them. I love my city. I love everything, but like, we don't want that.
Yeah, I think unity is the way to go. Obviously, this is sensitive topic right now,
course.
and you're gonna ride, especially if you have that type of relationship with Drizzy. So I get it. I do get it. I just think we just gotta one day at a time. You know what I mean?
Bro,
and
you just came home. Come,
go
enjoy it.
Yeah, go take
a nice whip. Go take a
go
lady
take a
out.
go see a vacation. Even if you can only get to Niagara, do what you gotta do. You dig?
Yeah, bro, don't worry about that.
All right, shout out to Six all day every. Speaking of the Six, it looks like there's news that Live Nation just opened or is building a new concert venue at Downsview Park.
This is gonna be incredible.
Nuts, right?
Did you see how many people this is gonna hold?
Well, they're saying about 50,000 people, so that's not a small. It's not a small venue.
That's like U2 is coming to perform there.
That's not a small
venue.
venue.
I don't know. You got to be a big time artist to get that venue.
And they're saying that it's going to inject 80 to 100 million in revenue for the city. So it's very interesting in a time where the economy is going the way it's going. Now, to me, it's a concert venue. So I understand building venues for the World Cup. I get that, but this is a concert venue. Right. So that's why that's why it's a little interesting, because from what I'm seeing, the tea leaves in the music industry, a lot of execs are being fired. So it seems like they're trying to streamline it. I didn't know that a lot of people still had the additional money to go and see concerts at these big venues, right? Like, obviously we go to Budweiser, all the time. We're pretty much residents there. But, to me, it's very interesting. I want to see how it plays out.
It's crazy because, as you said, it looks like the industry is just on its decline. Like, all labels are firing CEOs, so executives.
To have a concert venue, and again, it's
I don't know how it's gonna work, but maybe it could be used for multiple things. I don't know what it's gonna be.
That's what I'm saying.
It looked like one stage so are they gonna do multiple stages in the one venue? Like, I haven't seen the drawing.
Right? I don't know. Yeah, Downsview Park, right? So we've all been to Downsview Park. We know how massive that place is.
It's huge.
It's a nice venue spot. It's right in a good part of the city. We'll see how that pans out. I guess last thing that I got here on the entertainment side of things. Again, I said this is a little messy show. Offset and Cardi. Now, we don't like to get or want to get with it between married couple.
It's been a messy relationship from jump there.
Highs and lows. It's crazy that with everything we've seen in this relationship since its inception, they got 3 kids, dog. They got 3 kids.
They're about to break up every other week. So last time I heard this, I didn't believe it, but it seems to be the end.
Well,
and it's getting nasty.
Yeah, Cardi B filed for divorce back in 2000, I believe. But they made amends, and they stuck together until now. But I guess this is the final straw. It's getting wild right now. 2020? What did I say? 2000? Yeah, 2020. 2020 is what I mean. But they're wilding right now all over social media. It's really sick. I'll be honest with you. I don't really like it. I don't even want to hear anything about it. But we gotta let the people know. Cardi's claiming that Offset's been cheating on her, over the last 5 years.
Each month.
Yeah, he's going crazy, and so I do get it. If that is true, they had a back and forth online. Or I guess Cardi was on live and Offset commented saying that she that she cheated on him while she was pregnant. Now,
see that?
Even those details, I understand you're trying
to,
defame somebody or whatever the case is, but now, and then Cardi came back and said, and she pretty much confirmed that she did. Offset said, "Listen, I'll get the last word." I'm paraphrasing here. I'll get the last laugh, even if it's with your sister. And she's and she insinuated that, at least the tweets insinuated that she had a more than friendly relationship with Takeoff. And
I heard that's a lie.
I hope it's a lie. I hope that's a lie.
Cleared that up. Said that wasn't her. That's not true.
But here's the thing, though. You and I both know we've been in relationships. Women sometimes, when they're mad, say things that
a woman could hurt you more than a man could ever hurt
that they don't want to say in the time, but a lot of times they're not physically as strong as us or whatever the case, and we don't know. But she might have been and said, you know what, I messed up in that moment. Who knows? It was matching the same energy. Offset's foul for even saying that about the sis.
Bring that up. The 100%. Second part is fam, it's some other your children. Like,
yeah,
what are you on,
and it's
like,
public, right? So now I'm totally off
Once
this.
it's public, it can't be fixed.
And the kids are there. They just had a baby,
And they're probably going to see this in the future.
of course they're going to see this in the future. If they're not going to find it, someone is going to show it to them.
Because I know I'd be bullying them.
Right? Yo, stop.
I know. Yo, is this your mom?
Yo, I know. Say, act up.
Play with me if you was. Right?
Yeah, but no, those kids are rich, so they may have some pull. But at the end of the day, right? Like, we don't want to see this.
Nasty work.
We're pro love. We're pro family structure here at Blueprint. So hopefully this ends up, the way happy for everybody and a lot less toxic. You got anything else on this, my guy?
Nah.
Nothing. All right.
Just stay out. Relationships, stay off social media, man.
Please,
when you're in a relationship, just keep it between you and the partner. Work it out. Don't work it out. Do whatever you do, but once it becomes public knowledge, it's not a good thing.
That's
man.
there forever, pretty much, man.
And where does stuff go on the internet? It can't get erased. It's there.
Yeah. So
where does it go when you erase it? I had to tell my little man that, like, oh, I deleted that. Where does it go?
Bro, that was me with Facebook. I'll end on this. I remember maybe about 15 years ago, why I don't have a Facebook account right now is I tried to remove a picture of my youth back in the day, and they said this is public property of Facebook and you can't remove
that
it.
Is
and I'm done with this. So obviously that was back then, and right nowadays we don't really have a choice in the matter. But just be careful about what you let people know and who you bring into your relationships, because it's kind of hard to get people out of your relationships once they're in. All right, we're gonna get right back into music. World famous Blueprint Radio Show. We got you.
New Sid and Tim, kid.
Let's go.
I said it.
You are now tuned into Blueprint Radio.